it's Katherine. Do you guys get tired when you want to, well, I should say when you don't want to do something? Do you ever have some like physical thing that comes upon you when you're about to do something that you dread? Like, how does your body react? For me, it's tired. Whenever I'm supposed to do something that I really don't want to do, suddenly I get so tired. And I'm like, I gotta take a nap. I can't do this. Not more laundry. And I think I spoke about this in one other video, but I want to talk to you guys about planning your life around the things that actually energize you. What a concept, right? You know, we don't have to do like half the stuff we're probably doing right now. And I'm not saying get rid of everything in your life that you hate doing, because the bills have to be paid, the dishes have to be done, things have to be taken care of. That's not what I mean. But what I'm talking about is there's a lot of expectations that get put on us. A lot of things people want us to do, and we feel obligated. We feel like we have to do. But if we're being honest with ourselves, if we don't do certain things, the world isn't going to fall apart, right?
Did you know that this penny right here was made in 1982? This was actually a year cut off before a penny was actually able to be squished properly in the machine.
What machine?
The squishy machine. You know, like when you go to the theme park and you squish it and then it puts like Disneyland on the coin? Yes, those were real copper. So in 1983 and older is when they were using real copper. Isn't that beauty? Look at it. Look at that shine. Isn't that shine just something that's so amazing? Here. Now,
this is 2018. This isn't, huh? Did you even read? This is not 1982.
Oh, fooled me, huh? There, I get my eyes examined. Now, if you look at this one actually has the wheat on it. Do you know what's significant about the wheat?
No, but I suppose you're going to tell me.
Yes, I am, because those pennies are very significant because they were made before the square building emblem. Just clean that puppy up right there, which I think is the White House. I could never really actually tell. But here, let me
You try to teach me history when you don't even know it. Why am I here?
Just take this cloth and look at this penny. Isn't that beautiful? Look at it. It's got the Harley Davidson logo on it.
What?
Look at it.
No, it doesn't.
Isn't that a beauty or what?
That is not the Harley Davidson sign. It's a penny.
Oh no.
It's... You know, like I said, if it's real copper, those things could really add up one day. These things are going to be very, very beautifully valuable.
Like people are stealing copper out of pipes. I think they're going to get a lot more from the pipes than they are from these pennies.
You're probably right, but a true collector will tell you. Now, look at Abraham's head in this one.
1983.
There you go. Yeah, see that?
This is real.
That right there is going to squish in the squishy machine. So you want to hold on to that one. Make sure you bring it to Disneyland the next time you go.
Why?
I'm trying to share with you some valuable information here.
Why am I polishing pennies with you?
You know what? You're right. Let's move on to quarters. Here, look at this bad boy. Here, let's get your little shine cloth right there, and let's clean this bad boy up. Where are you going? I was just getting started. Wait, I'm trying to show you a valuable lesson on coins here. This is some great stuff.
I read a quote the other day that said something like, if you don't do this thing, the world is not going to end. And if the world does end, then it's not going to matter anyway, right? So what are you spending your time doing that's like, horrible for you and horrible emotionally, horrible physiologically, that it's just bringing you down? You know, for me, it's a lot of it is learning new skills that I'm not interested in, or like learning technical aspects. That just feels like, But more so than that, because a lot of that's tied to things, it's like part of what I have to do to do the other things that I love. What is it that other people want you to do? Are you expected to go to the PTA meetings every week? Are you expected to do a certain amount of volunteer work and you don't even like care about the organization? Are you spending time? Just ask yourself, what am I spending time doing that makes me feel like, oh, why am I doing this? And may I suggest you don't do it anymore, or you do less of it. Now, as I stated earlier, we all have responsibilities. There's some things that I can't stand doing. A lot of times, exercising is one of them, but I force myself to do it because I know it's healthy and it's good for my body, like eating broccoli or whatever, fill in the blank. So there's certain things, guys, I'm not giving you license to just have burgers and fries all day and to lay around and watch TV. That's not what I mean. We still have to do hard things in life in order to achieve the goals we want to achieve. But if you're working on somebody else's goals that aren't necessarily even your goals, or you're trying to live up to someone else's expectations of you.
What are you doing? You're completely doing this wrong.
Well, I don't even...
Look at this dust. I mean, you missed all this stuff right here. Look, I can wipe my finger clean. Do you see that dirt on my finger? Look at it. I don't want to see that dirt. All right?
You know, your friends love you for you. They're not going to care if there's a speck of dust on something. We don't have to, like, be perfect. And what is this facade? Why can't we just be us? Why do we have to put up a facade? Why does everything have to be sparkling clean when your friends come over?
It's because how are we going to say that we have this perfect, nice, wonderful life if things are dirty and out of order?
Well, who's trying to be perfect? I'm not trying to convince your friends that we're perfect. Nobody's perfect.
I know. Well, of course nobody's perfect, but it's the facade. We got to keep it alive, all right? We got to pretend, right?
Why do we have to keep the facade alive? Why can't we just let there be a little dust? Who cares?
It has to be clean. Do you understand that? All right, my friend has asthma. I mean, do you really want them to have a breathing problem and they can't breathe because we're so dusty and dirty because you're not doing this right?
I'm not doing this right. Well, I will dust because your friend has asthma, but you're harping over me about having to do things perfect. I don't like it. And you know what? It's your friend that has asthma. And you're just standing here criticizing me? If you can dust better than me, why don't you do it? I'm done.
Where are you going? Seriously? Seriously. We have an image. Come on, this has got to get done.
Or you're afraid of what they'll think. I got stuck in that trap for so long, doing stuff that other people wanted me to do because I was afraid they wouldn't like me anymore if I didn't, or they wouldn't help me with the things I needed help with, or, you know, the partnership we were working on, or the projects we were doing together. I need to move the couch. A little help here, please. A little help here, please.
You look like you got it all right. Can you give me some more chips?
You want some more chips? No more chips. And no more money. I thought if I don't do these things they want me to do, then they're not going to help me with these things. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's trade-offs, right? But you should not be spending so many hours of your life, your days, your weeks, working on something that is not a dream in your heart, that is a dream in somebody else's heart. And when you get those things off your plate that others' expectations want you to do, other people's dreams and goals for you, when you get that off your plate, you actually have time to breathe. I'm away on a little vacation retreat, doing some writing right now, and I've had time to exercise like 3 out of the 4 days that I've been here, because I got rid of doing all this other stuff, all these other expectations of what other people wanted me to do, and I actually had more free time. So when I was scheduled from, 6 a.m. until 10 p.m. every day, and a lot of that time doing stuff that wasn't something I was excited about, I did not, I thought about exercise. I'm like, no, I can't do it. I'm too tired. I'm just being dragged down. But when you're spending the day doing something that lights you up, that energizes you, like for me, I'm working on my course, and I'm putting out a webinar and different things that I think are going to so help a lot of people. It gives me the energy, then I have some left over to do the things that maybe aren't as pleasant, like exercise. Yes, we're doing it. Yes, we're doing it. I've got energy. I've got energy.
I got energy.
Whatever you have to do, but at the end of the day, you're like, oh, I just can't, because you've spent so many hours doing junk that somebody else wants you to do that is not part of your call, your goal, and your mission. So I give you permission to get rid of those things off your plate that are to meet somebody else's expectations of you. And this has nothing to do with a partnership or, giving your word and commitment. You have to follow through on your word and your commitment with things. But I hope you guys can understand what I'm saying here and not throw all the good out with the bad and just live for pleasure, because that's not what I'm saying. So find the healthy balance in the things you love and energize you, and the things that are helpful to you, even if you don't necessarily like doing them, but get rid of the things other people are expecting you to do that do not excite you, that do not make you happy, that do not give you fulfillment. Okay? You have my permission. Let it go. Let it go.
No more laundry. Oh no, look at this one.